Over the last 2 months, I've been grinding the Miami Dolphins offensive playbook, looking for the best plays to score a bunch of touchdowns and to make offense easy. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the formations, all the plays that I found that I think are awesome. We got short game, we got bombs, we got great runs, we got everything. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys. So our first formation is the gun split close pro. And the first play is the PA cheat wrap cross. First thing I must do is address the elephant in the room. I got kind of a nasty shiner here. I was rolling jiu-jitsu. I got kneed in the face. It's tough. I apologize for the eyesore, but we're here to learn some Madden, so let's cook. All right, so here with the cheat wrap cross, our star route is this Ed McCaffrey motion wheel from the right slot. This route, pretty much, unless there's like a pressed hard flat right around there, you're not going to be able to guard it, at least like early on. You can throw this thing super early. You'll get nice, easy yards. And then on the field, we also have this slant with George Kittle. We have this crosser with Randy Moss, and then we have this halfback streak with Christian McCaffrey. This kind of looks a little weird, right? Because they're all meshing in one spot. You'd think the spacing would be bad, but as we snap the ball, if I can get the pause correctly here as I'm speed throwing the wheel. If you look at the spacing, like there's a pretty decent triangle right here of spacing. X is getting open. A not so much. Y is about to get open if I wait like a second longer. So it's a pretty decent route combo. This is something I'd recommend. You can freestyle a little bit if you want. The big thing is this motion wheel is an absolute machine. I'll go ahead and you can just watch. It's just always open. This is my favorite short yardage play in the whole playbook. So right here, we're in the red zone. I'm at the goal line. I need this. It's a 2-point conversion. Big time play in the game. So what I end up doing here, and I do this for most of my goal line stuff, is I'll actually block both of these running backs. So Okoye and Tavon Austin both get blocked. I just want as much time as possible. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting George Kittle right here. I'm putting him on like a little in route right there. And then Calvin Johnson right here, he stays on the stock crosser. And those are just auxiliary routes in case, auxiliary, that's a big word. Those are just like a good route combo in case this motion wheel gets played. Oftentimes it doesn't, but if the guy sells out and he puts a hard flat there or he uses the motion wheel, you're going to be able to hit either the in route or the crosser. So right here, this guy looks to be in a cover 3 on the goal line. So he's got one high safety, 2 guys out here. So the guy we're trying to beat is actually this dude. This dude is in a hard flat. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to snap the ball. Deion Sanders, we're able to throw this pretty early. We're able to throw it behind the line of scrimmage and just beat the guy to the goal line. This play is just awesome. And then moving on to our second play in the gun split close pro, it's the PA cheat wheel post. Now, this play I call pretty much exclusively versus man coverage. We have this nice motion, this motion wheel. It's a little different than the PA cheat wrap cross because it doesn't hit like this area down here. It's a little further up, so it's up here. It doesn't really beat man, but the one thing it does is it's gonna isolate this side. So the hot routes I use here is I'll put the halfback on a streak. This dude, this is his stock post right here, and then I like putting the tight end on a corner route. And as you can see here, as I motion over McCaffrey, it actually gets Kittle and ISO. I saved some of the edits from the video here, which helps out a lot. You're gonna get an ISO on the tight end. If you have a good tight end, you're gonna beat a lot of man coverage for a 1-play touchdown. Same exact route combo right here. Kittle gets open again. This PA cheat wheel post, very good versus man. Alrighty, our third and final play out of the gun split close pro is this PA rye cross. And this is basically just a stock bomb. So right here, this looks like this guy's going to have 2 high safeties. But after you snap the ball, you're going to see that I think this dude rotates to the middle. And it's basically cover 1 man. But this giant post from Ed McCaffrey, this one, it's so long that it will beat pretty much any coverage in the game. It'll beat cover 4. It'll beat man coverage. It's a little long for cover 3. If I were to run this play versus cover 3, I would actually just hot route Randy Moss onto a corner. And I would put, let me redo that. I would put Randy Moss on a corner and I would actually hot route McCaffrey on like a regular post, a little bit shorter versus cover 3. But here we are versus cover 1. And as we snap the ball, this is kind of, you're going to need time on this play. This PA Y cross, you're going to need time. This dude actually sends the dogs, and I roll out with Denard Robinson after blocking both running backs and just make an absolutely sick throw. But this PA Y cross is a really solid bomb out of the gun split close pro. Okay, so the next formation we're breaking down out of the Miami Dolphins playbook is the gun wing slot offset formation. And right off the bat, you can see something pretty interesting here. We actually have 1, 2, 3 dudes on the line of scrimmage, which gives us the ability to block blitzes really well. And the reason there's 3 dudes in the line of scrimmage, this isn't what a normal gun wing slot offset looks like, but we're actually in the play PA cheat dagger. And as you can see here, it's got a cool little setup here. This is the play art. Yeah, so it is this motion dagger route. And the thing I like just a lot about this play in general is the spacing is really good. So we have this stock like inside running streak that a lot of times will split cover 2 up the middle. We have this dagger that's going to attack like really the outside and then work its way in. And then I like to corner route this outside tight end. I'll slant the inside tight end. And then I'll go ahead and put the running back on a streak. So we're attacking the inside part of the field here. We're attacking the outside. We're attacking over the middle. We're attacking the middle deep. And we're attacking out and then back over the middle. Just really good spacing. And as you'll see right here, we go ahead and we snap the ball. The middle of the field gets kind of muddied. So we're able to throw this corner route for a nice gain. And then right here, his user, he tries to switch stick to the corner route, I think. And we're able to hit the running back on a streak, which is it's pretty nice. That's a pretty good gain for a running back throw here. This play right here is a slightly different hot route variation. So right here we have Randy Moss on a stemmed down post. And then we have our outside tight end. Instead of on a corner route, we have him on a streak. So we're trying to attack like this area of the field, just deep, right? We're trying to attack the deep sideline. And then we also have Isaac Guerendo on a table route here. So we're also attacking shallow here. So we're kind of flooding that side of the field. Obviously we have our cheat dig attacking the backside. And then we have this slant. I'm not totally bought in. I might rather go drag there, just because I don't want the slant running into this dig. But you'll see when we snap the play, this slant actually gets kind of mugged on the D line and actually helps the spacing of the play. We're able to hit the backside dagger route for a nice chunky gain right there. Here we got the exact same setup. This time we're gonna snap the ball and he's gonna go to the right, so we're gonna be able to hit this deep post. Attacking the deep left sideline. And then again, for good measure, the same exact setup. This time we score a touchdown. I just wanted to add that. I thought that was pretty good. The next play is the cheat Ohio tight end attack. So one thing to notice about this setup right here is I love this play versus man. Well, why? One, we have this really short post from the inside tight end. This is like the same post you'll see in that trips tight end flex. I think it's like PA cheat wheel post. Super popular. It's a really good post. It's going to beat man coverage. We also have this weird like skinny post down the middle that if you're going up against cover 0, which you'll see I am here, obliterates cover 0. And then I like putting this guy on a slant right here. Right here, I guess I cleared out McCaffrey to kind of clear out the post, but I could do a couple things. Maybe I put him on like an in route or something like that. That you can play with that. And then I blocked Isaac Guerendo just to pick up the blitz. But obviously this post route right here, very good. As we snap the ball here, we're gonna be able to beat this. I think this is cover 0. His user was taking it. We're able to throw this thing down the middle for a touchdown. Nice easy score. And then right here we're backed up against the goal line. Check out the inside post from David Njoku. We're able to catch that and make a little play, getting a lot of rack here. This was a very good play for me. Alrighty, so the next formation I'm going to be breaking down is the gun normal Y off close in the Miami Dolphins playbook. And this is more of an auxiliary formation. I just got a couple plays in here just because it's not the full normal Y off close. There's a lot of really good normal Y off closes in the game. This one doesn't have all the plays, but it does have a pretty good one in the cheat flat X post. And what we're going to be looking at here mainly is this George Kittle cheat flat route. Unless there's like a hard flat over there or it's manned up, it's going to get open a lot of the time. I also really like this return route from David Njoku. And then we also have this post route from Julio Jones that is very similar to the one we just covered in the cheat Ohio attack. It's a little bit of a short post, just fries man. It's really good. And then a lot of times I like to put this outside guy on like a speed dig just because speed digs are really good. That's kind of what I got going with this one. But as you see right here, we'll go ahead and snap the ball. He does not follow George Kittle. He has like 6 dudes in the line of scrimmage, and we're able to hit this throw and get some nice rack right there. George Kittle breaking some tackles. Right here, I'm showing off against man coverage. Obviously, that post route really fries. It's very good versus man coverage. And then right here, the next play in the gun normal Y off close is this jet touch pass. And I just really love jet touch passes this year. I think situationally, okay, let me pause this right here. Situationally, I don't know if I can get that, but there's 2 seconds left in the second half right here. I think it's at the bottom of the screen, my bad. 2 seconds left in the second half right here. In this game, I'm not moving the ball at all. I'm on my own 6. So what I end up doing is calling the safest play that could possibly pop for a big play, this jet touch pass. We're going to have this running back right here. He's lead blocking. We got Kittle out here blocking, and then we got our slot receiver out here blocking. So we got 3-on-3, hat on a hat. So we're going to have a chance to get out here with Njoku and hopefully hit something. And I'm going to go ahead and play it for you guys and show you guys what happens because it's pretty cool. Sorry for that. Boom, we go out here, we juke his DB, and then we just cut this thing all the way back. It was 0-0 at half. We're able to take that jet touch pass back to the crib for 7. It's a pretty darn good play. Alrighty, next up, guys, we are hitting the home stretch of formations. We have 4 formations left, and they're all some variation of a tight formation. If I were to characterize this Miami Dolphins playbook as anything, I would say it is the tight tour. Like, it has so many great tight formations starting with this gun tight Y off. So what I like to do here is I call this play wheel spot a lot, but you can run this out of any play. Okay, guys, so my favorite route combo to run out of this tight Y off, you can actually run this in any play. I know I showed wheel spot, but what I like to do is this left guy, I like putting him on that little flat route and then putting this running back streak behind it. So what that's going to do is it's going to pull any flat routes to the outside and it's going to leave this streak open in this little this seam. Then I like putting the tight end on a post. And the reason being, right, so the tight end's going to the right, so he's pushing this way, and the halfback is going to be pushing kind of to the left a little bit. And so say this guy right here is the user. Let me clear up the screen a little bit. Say this guy right here is the user, right? If the tight end is going to pull right and the running back is going to kind of pull left, basically it's putting him in 2 different directions, and you can basically choose whichever one you want to throw to. But continuing on, right, we had the flat, boom, halfback streak, tight end post. I like streaking this dude right here to clear out to be able to hit the post deep over here. And then I'll either flat this guy if I want to have a quick option to the right, or I'll put him on this in to hit it late over the middle. So we'll go ahead and we will snap the ball here. And obviously his user doesn't pick anyone, so we're able to throw to the running back. I could have hit the post late, but you know, it is what it is. Right here, we're able to hit the running back again. These running back streaks are so very good. I love them. Right here, boom, 3 in a row. I have yet to hit a post, but yeah. The next play I want to show you guys is another jet touch pass. I know I said how much I love jet touch passes, but this is basically the same as the gun normal Y off close. We have 3 guys lead blocking for this dude coming around on the jet touch pass. Actually, I think it's this outside guy. We'll see when I snap it. But it's just really good. Like goal line, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm able to hit this jet touch pass, outflank everybody for an easy touchdown. It's good when you just need to, you know, when you need easy yards, you're trying to chew the clock down. It's a pretty safe play. If you're on conservative, you're not going to fumble. Right here, I'm just picking up a lot of yards, especially versus these compressed defenses. Nickel, double mug, 6-1. You're going to be able to do absolute work out of this tight Y off jet touch pass. I probably prefer this one over the normal Y off close. I just think it's really good. Moving on to our next kind of conservative type thing out of the gun tight Y off is the inside zone and the 0-1 trap. Right here, I'm just showing it off. These are just some of the best run plays because you have 6 dudes on the line of scrimmage. You can kind of get a hat on a hat and just run the ball up the middle. 0-1 trap, inside zone, there's not a huge difference. With the 0-1 trap, you're more likely to maybe get shot in the backfield just because you have the pulling guard. But I just like running these plays. If you're gonna run out of any play I show you today, it's gonna be at a tight Y off. So that's what we're breaking down here. This is an end of game situation where I'm really just trying to get the clock down, work the clock in my favor, choose some stuff. All right, so the next formation I'm gonna be breaking down is the formation tight slots halfback weak, and we're only breaking down one play here. It's the play 4 verticals. Now, why do I like it? Well, I showed you the gun tight Y off setup that I love with the post, the halfback seam, the flat routes. Basically, the interesting thing about this tight slots halfback weak is these inside wheel routes from these slot guys, this tight end, this slot guy, are basically flat routes for about maybe 5, 6, 7 yards until they turn up the field. So you can basically run that same route combo out of this play and change things up on your opponents, especially if they're running like hard flats out here and they're trying to take away the flats and they're, you know, leaving the deep part of the field open. You can catch them on a surprise wheel route for, you know, very nice gains. And then everything else is pretty much just the same, right? We have our post route here, and then we have our streak route here, and then this guy's going to clear out for the post. It's just a very good route combo. Like it's very good. It's a nice change up from the tight Y off. Here you're going to see his user goes with the post. We're able to throw that halfback seam back late for a nice gain. Right here, he's running, I don't know if this is man coverage or zone coverage. It's like super press. We're actually able to hit the clear out seam for a touchdown. Just a really good play. Moving on to our second to last formation that we're gonna be breaking down. It is the gun tight Y off halfback weak, and we're calling the play PA cheat wheel post. So this is very similar to the gun split close pro play that we broke down earlier. Basically, we're gonna have this B receiver right here. He's on, again, one of these cheat wheels. So this is gonna key us off versus man coverage. I really only call this play versus man coverage. Why would I call this instead of the split close pro? Well, we have more options. We can block the tight end on the line of scrimmage if you like blocking the tight end versus blocking the running backs. You know, just it's a little change up, right? It's different. I like slanting this dude in Julio Jones, and then obviously I'll leave the stock post here. And then I'll either throw the running back on like an out route, something that beats man. A lot of times I'll actually throw the running back on a wheel, even though it doesn't make sense versus man coverage. A lot of times, like, the user will be manned up. Geez, I'm getting messy. A lot of times the user will be manned up to the running back. So if you throw him on a streak, you'll be able to get like a super easy gain. But very simple. We're able to block the tight end right here. The play comes stock with the tight end block. So you're going to do a good job picking up man coverage blitzes. Right here, we're going versus the double mug. And we'll snap the ball here. Get him going in motion. This wheel doesn't really beat man. It's not great at beating man. Sometimes you'll get some bumps and it'll beat man. But right here, we're hitting the slant right here to Julio Jones. Get a few extra yards. And then we'll hit this post to Juwan Jennings. The reason I'm showing this in practice mode is I wasn't able to get the right looks in the videos that I made in this offense. I didn't get a whole lot of man. It was a lot of zone coverage, a lot of interesting blitzes. But anyway, another thing you can do right here that I did the same thing in the gun split close pro was isolating this guy right here. So after you motion this guy out here, it's going to draw away this dude. He's going to go over here. So you basically have this one-on-one between them. And as we snap the ball, you're going to be able to beat this corner. After this guy motions, you're going to be able to beat this corner to the boundary. So I like mixing in a little corner route as well as the slant there. You're going to be able to get a lot of good yards. All right, so the last formation we're breaking down, and probably my favorite out of the Miami Dolphins playbook, was recently added in a patch. It is the OG gun tight. And I'll tell you, this is just bomb central. All of these plays I'm showing you are coverage bombs. It's awesome. So this first play we're breaking down is the cross H divide out of the gun tight. Okay, so what we're setting up here, as I mentioned earlier, this comes with like a stock, really deep post. It's kind of like that PAY cross where it gets over everything. Versus cover 4, you just have to wait for it to get past the second inside quarter, and it will get over the outside quarter with the right setup. So the setup I'm using here, this is an everything bomb. This bomb's everything. Obviously, if you're facing cover 3, I prefer shorter posts just because they get open quicker. You're going to need some time to throw this. But big post. We have our clear out here. Doesn't really matter what you do with the running back. I kind of left him on his little swing route. I like keeping this drag and up. I think it's called a drag wheel. Just because it's cool. It's interesting. It'll keep the defense on its toes. And then I'm going to corner route this guy right here. And if you get the time to throw this, like if they give you time, obviously it takes a lot to get open. But if you get the time to throw this is pause. Let me. All right, I keep missing my marks. Anyway, so like I said, this is cover 4. These are 2 inside quarters right here. So these guys are both inside quarters. These guys are outside quarters right here. And so this is his user, obviously. B is gonna run past this outside quarter, and this outside quarter on the far left is going to stick to this corner. So as we can see, they're only rushing 1, 2, 3. And you can just, if you get time, right, if they rush 3, you can just throw this thing and you have a cover 4 bomb. There's not many cover 4 bombs in the game. This is one of them. It's really, really good. Same exact setup here, same exact look versus cover 4. Just take your time. His user almost doubts that I'm going to sit on that. I did literally back-to-back cover 4 bombs. It's awesome. All right, so the next play we're breaking down out of the gun tight is the drive H out, and this one is a cover 3 bomb. And what are we trying to do here? Well, this little, I wouldn't even know what you call it. So it's from George Kittle right here. It's like a streak, but he breaks in and then cuts out. So like obviously you have your deep third. He's gonna play this middle, but because this Kittle route kind of cuts out, it creates a space. And we're trying to find a way to fit this in this area in between the deep safety and the outside guy. So I'll put B. I put him on this corner route, and it'll hold this guy over here. So as we can snap the ball here, like this is like I don't even really care what's going on the other side. I think I streak Dion, probably corner Julio over here, but I'm really looking at these 2 routes over here. His user's on it. His user's trying to stay on it, and we're able to hit George Kittle for a nice seam shot versus cover 3. Here, I believe this is cover 1. Occasionally it will beat man, doesn't always beat man. And then here, cover 3 in the red zone. It's not even a bomb. This is just a tight throw. It's just a great play versus cover 3. Alrighty, that is the result of 2 months of work. I hope that helped. I hope it was quick. I hope it was succinct and can give you guys some pretty good value. I'm going to be moving on to the Washington Commanders playbook next. If you guys want to check out any of the videos from this Miami Dolphins offense, here is the playlist right here. And without further ado, I'm going to get my eye off the screen. I'll get the eyesore out of there. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.